Hi, my name is Narfatin and this video is about Malaysia air pollution or in particular haze. From 2010 to 2015, statistics shows that air pollution index level API was usually around 0 to 100, means is good or moderate. The four components in the index pollutant includes the carbon monoxide, oxide, nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide, and they were reported to be in ppmv but PM10 particulate matter. If the API exceeds 500, a state of emergency will be declared in the reporting area, means that non-essential government services are suspended and all parts in the affected area are closed. From February to September, air pollution crisis has affected several countries in Southeast Asia. Malaysia usually was affected from June to September and worsened during dry season, according to NASA scientists. The 2015 Southeast Asia was considered among the worst in history. Haze in Malaysia, Singapore and parts of Thailand was over a month. So what caused this haze? The main cause of this haze is the slash and burn practice by farmers in Southeast Asia countries, mainly from Indonesia and some from Malaysia and Thailand. The pit fires and smoke were blown by the wind and this creates an air pollution or transboundary haze. Why did they use slash and burn method? It is because oil palm and pulpwood production increases and burn land is easier and also could be sold at a higher price illegally. The haze problems also flares up every dry season in with the dry air environment, and it will be worsened in El Nino since it affects wind that do not move so much, no rain and temperature rises. The effects of destruction on organism and environment. Air pollution in Malaysia has several effects on both environment and economic. The economic impact in which a serious declines in tourism business and slow growth in trade and investment, lots of schools being closed and competition that were cancelled, also delaying in transportation flight between Singapore, Malaysia and Indonesia. The health and environment impacts were haze caused irritating in the respiratory tract and the eyes, and in some cases is serious long-term damage to health. Haze also could increase respiratory complication to asthma, allergy, pneumonia, and bronchitis, or decrease the lung function in children and infants especially. Haze is one of the factors cause acid rains that damages trees and soils and water bodies to acidify. Thus, the water unsuitable for some fish and marine life. Research shows that haze modes could block out the sunlight penetration and flow and increases the concentration of carbon dioxide, chemicals and pollutants in the air. This may cause decreased photosynthesis and transpiration in plants, which in return affects the food chain for wildlife and influences animal health and behavior. These are a few examples of haze effects on animals. There's a wildlife rescue center in Borneo recently reported that upper respiratory tract infection, dehydration, and malnourishment are among the major problems faced by the orang-utans in their families. Also, gibbon singing's behavior and communication was also known to be disrupted by the thick haze. And in the thick haze, it is hard to see the fireflies signals, mean it is even harder for fireflies to be seen by plantation mates. Actions taken. The action taken in this situation is such as Malaysia and Indonesia signed a memorandum of understanding to jointly mitigate future transboundary haze phenomena through exchange of information and expertise, jointly training on disaster management, and experience sharing on public health law awareness. There's laws regarding open burning were restricted. Shows that Dr. Mahathir has won 70 Malaysian logging and plantations companies in Indonesia to put out the fire in their concessions. He also introduced policies and disaster management on haze control, as well as reactivate national haze plan. Malaysia mobilized 2,000 firefighters and its SMART team to put out fires in various Indonesian regions and ordered the Royal Malaysian Air Force to assist in cloud seeding operation in the Haze affected area. Malaysia also distributed free face masks to residents in areas that were worst affected by the haze. And lots of schools were ordered to close too. My suggestions on how to overcome the negative impact faced by this air pollution haze case are: politically, Asia needs to devise a long-term regional approach to forest fires, deforestation, and agriculture development. Also, we can create a resource management fund to provide assistance for monitoring and rapid response. An intensive campaign to reforest and reforest Borneo and Sumatra. Help preserving the peat is essential to reduce the incidence of repeated fires that were the main cause of the air pollution. Also, promoting the community involvement in such rehabilitation efforts is critical for the success in reducing fire risk. No more slash and burns in agriculture. Other than that, we should support, provide, and do more studies on health effects to biodiversity and ecosystem so that full impacts can be known, understood, and avoided in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.